Alrighty, so it's been a while. I had college midterms, nonsense. Stitch, still working on the ear. We left off around 12. So we got this oddly shaped, totally looks like Stitch's ear thing going on, right? Yeah. Totes does. We're gonna try to fix it a little bit. So we gotta finish this ear up. And see what we can do. So 13. Color change, single crochet in the first, single crochet 2 together. Okay. We've already color changed as of last time. And it just wants, we're gonna decrease now, so single crochet in the next 10. So here I go. I'm going to make sure I'm carrying this along with me. Like before, do this, put my stitch marker back in, even though, you know, the color change is kind of marking the end of that row there, and you could probably get away without using one. 1, 2. Is this bad? Like, I mean, stay. Better? Worse? Not that you can tell me. Okay, that was 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alrighty, now we're gonna have a decrease, and normally we're gonna be decreasing over the stitch that we normally do the color change in, so we'll just finish that up with the other color when we get there. So I'm gonna insert under the next stitch, pull up a loop, insert under the next stitch, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, and now I will lay this one down, pick up my other color, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops, and we have decreased and changed colors. We should be doing 10 more. Oh, it wants another one right away. So single crochet 2 together, change to light purple, single crochet 2 together, then okay. So now we just finished in this last blue. We're gonna do a single crochet 2 together over these first 2 purpley ones. So again, insert, pull up a loop, insert under the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops for that single crochet 2 together, and then we're just going to single crochet around the rest. So here's our next stitch right here, insert under there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on 10, hold on, let me move this. We should be color switching back. So this is 9. And the next round, yeah, Same thing, but with 9. Okay, so insert, pull up the loop, lay this one down to the back, pick this one up, pull through those 2, and should be single crochet 9. This is for 14, and then 2 together. I probably, since this is basically the same thing but with just a step down, I probably don't need to do all of these one here, but I don't think it'll take that long. But it's just 1 step down each time, so maybe I'll skip some. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then here we go for our decrease and color change. So insert, pull up a loop, insert, pull up a loop, then I'm gonna lay this down to the front, pick this one up back here. I let these twist here so that they don't twist later, so it keeps one to the back and one to the side, because otherwise it'll do the twist down here. So I just do it up here and then it stays there. Okay, pull that through and then start with our single crochet 2 together here. And then single crochet 9. Hey, stop that. Yeah, we're just finishing this out. I wasn't counting, but it's fine because we're just finishing this out. And then switch. And this one I just laid back and pick this one up over here because that keeps them clear. And this doesn't get loose again because I'm crocheting around this as I go around. So that was 14. So it's the same concept for the next several. And I kind of think that I could just do them and come back, because you're just stepping down that number of stitches in the middle there. Your single crochet 2 togethers are in the same spot, same method for switching. So we just did 14. So for 15, 16, 17, 18, you're just doing the same thing but with 1 less single crochet worked because of the decreases in each section. So, you know, this next one, it'll be do 8 and then the decrease and then decrease and then 8. And then the next one, 7, decrease, decrease, 7. And so on. So I'm going to go ahead and do those rounds and come back for 19. Okay, so I came back a little early. I'm on 18 just because this was doing this like on a corner, and that was a little bit different, so I wanted to do that on here. So we're at 5 single crochet. So I'll get my first one in, put my stitch marker back. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. And I'm going to do the first decrease here. Stop that. Stop. Okay. And now this one ends up kind of being around the corner, which is what I was referring to. So it's, I mean, it's the same, but just wanted to demonstrate because it's a little bit funky. So we got this guy stretched over here. That's stitch 1. Pull up that loop. And then around the corner here. So we just worked into this one. Now we're going into this one here. The last couple have been like this. So I got my 3 loops. Finish that decrease. And then finish out this right here with 5 single crochet. This is 4, and I believe we still want to change. Yeah, so we're changing in this last one. Okay. Alrighty, so this is through 18. Now 19, we've already changed. Single crochet in the next 4, single crochet 2 together twice. So this time we're not doing the 2 single crochet 2s together right next to each other. We're doing them after each set of 4. So put the first one in. That's 1 right here. So now 2 goes in right here. It's getting a little tighter to work in here, but we're going to give it our best. What was that? 2. So this is 3, 4. Now decrease and should be color change. No. Oh, no, we can just do blue. Oh, that means we can stop carrying this purple. We don't need you anymore. Go away. Yeah, we're just decreasing. Okay, so that's 1. And that's the other half of the decrease. And now another decrease. Nope, not another decrease. Another single crochet in the next 4. I'm going to fold it this way a little so I can get in here. And do 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. Okay. Now before I move on, I'm going to trim this and tie it and then stuff it in there. So give that a trim, get your little needle. And I'm just going to come in here, slip under kind of anywhere, as long as it's not showing through the other side. I'm going to hold this so that I can't pull this all the way through. And then use the hook to pull that through like that. And then just weave this in a little bit. This is tight space, so I could have done this sooner if I had realized, and it would be a little easier if you did it sooner than I'm doing it now. Because you wouldn't have done those last two decreases, but and then just tuck that in. Okay. Now, if anyone feels like they need the demonstration for the rows that I didn't do, let me know. Now we're just doing single crochet in each stitch around. So my first stitch right here, put my stitch marker back, and single crochet in each stitch around is just one in each stitch. So one, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to do something else. What I am planning to do now is to do, I'm going to test it, and I'm either going to do single crochet or slip stitch around here, around the border, because this has an edge like they did that. So I'm going to test this out for a minute and then come back. I'm going to put my stitch marker while I'm not that, I mean, you probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to put my stitch marker where where like the testing begins, so to speak, so that I can, if I need to take it out and come back, in case you are also going to be doing testing things. That's what I'm going to do to mark that spot. And then I'm going to sort something out to make this look reasonable and then come back. Okay, so here is how I plan to fix this. This is single crochet, and this is up here at the top, it's slip stitch and chaining. So I'm going to take this out, and I just wanted to give a look of how it'll look if you do what I'm doing, which this is to me a better finish than the one that was there. So don't be difficult. Just be nice. Stop getting caught on every little thread in between here and there. It's not going to be nice. That's okay. Alrighty, so the first thing I did is well, okay, first of all, this is the ear. I don't know if I even showed it that well. This is the ear as written. With carrying the yarn through, it would have looked a little different without, but looks kind of like a cactus. So I'm gonna slip stitch right here. So here's the last stitch of that round, and the top of here is the first stitch of the next round. And basically what I'm doing is around the bar of the first stitch of the next round, I'm doing a slip stitch. So here is the top row of stitches. I'm in the side here. Here's the top of the stitch, and here's where I went, right here. So a slip stitch, insert, pull up a loop, pull that loop through the loop on the hook. And this is just sort of to get me over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do single crochets, and I'm going to fold this in half. So I'm not doing it like just right here. What I'm doing is I've folded this in half to try to create like an edge, and I'm gonna do them through here and through the back to here. So you have this line and this line. And it'll be coming through these holes for the most part. So just single crochet, pull up the loop, pull through both loops on the hook. And then I'm gonna move up a row. So we just worked into here, now I'm gonna work into here. And I'm gonna insert here and come out here. So I'm going through, basically if you think about it, kind of like two lines, like I'm going through this line and this line. So like that, single crochet. Okay, and I'm doing these kind of a little tight. I want this to give it an edge and have it cup a little. And I'm just gonna keep going down, doing the same thing. Down one. Now there will be some spots where it won't be quite so like clear to see the spot, and we'll have to do a little bit of whatever to get through, but coming out through that hole in the back, basically it's just a straight across insert, like so. I caught a loop on my hook. Okay, good. Continuing down. So this is going to help create a curve a little bit and give this a finish that is better than this, whatever this is. I don't even. Okay. Now here it kind of shifts a little, so I'm gonna wiggle it around so I can get back into the same type of area. Still just single crocheting down. Now at the top here, this dark area is kind of like on the back of his ear, right? You don't see it from the front. So that's why I didn't just do the single crochet, because like if I just did the single crochet, it felt like it jutted weird in the front. I tested it a little. I mean, you could do it. It's not like it was awful or anything, but okay, so we got this one. All right, so I'm going to do, I think I did one more crochet, but I'm not even sure. Or maybe this is where I started. Let me look. Chain one. Okay, so I'm gonna chain one, and then I'm gonna come in the front here. So I'm right next to the edge here, and I'm under this dark part as well. and then, hey, get back on there. And then slip stitch. Although maybe I did change, you know what, back up a minute. I think I did change this to a single crochet because it helps cover this better. So I think I did one more. Because this part right here was very pink. So I'll go in, hey. Right under the pink. Put in a quick single crochet right there. Okay, and now I'm going to fold this darker part back a little, and I'm going to go in right here and come out up and slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do the same thing right here. So in and then up right there. So just this one line across is what I'm trying to get. Slip stitch. Same thing, chain 1, and then move over to here. Slip stitch. Okay. Then I'm going to make my little fold so that's doing what I want it to do. And we're going to go in right here, come out straight across, single crochet. And now we're going to continue the single crocheting that we were doing before. So up, across. Now this row gets a little bit funky, but we're just gonna keep moving one row ahead. Now here, I didn't want to make this space clunky, so I'm gonna come in here, do one more single crochet right here, tighten it down, and then in here just a slip stitch. So like kind of just right into the, whoa, why have you done this? Right into this spot right here. A slip stitch, and then continuing, so from there continuing to like right here for the next single crochet. Okay, and then continuing around. So I'm going to make sure I'm turning this so that I get the bottom pink and the top blue layer, or purple, or whatever this color is supposed to be. Just trying to rotate that a little bit. Okay. That feels like it caught a loop. It did. Look, there's the loop that it caught. Get back in there. What are you doing here? Okay. Alrighty, so here's where we are, and I guess I will do one more right here for the moment. Take a look. So now we at least have this kind of edge, and we've got a little bit more of the shape of kind of curving in. If I cared and wanted to, like, I could come in with just a little bit of this and sort of cover up that pink more, but I think it's okay. I mean, the design for the ear is a little rough, to say the least. So, like, this is just sort of a simple try to make it better. And now I'm just going to come down here and I'm just going to slip stitch, so to fasten off just through the corner of a stitch, just like we started over there with one. Now this doesn't say fasten off and leave a tail for sewing or anything like that. It doesn't say anything about that at all, but we are going to, because that makes sense to me. So guesstimate a tail. And here we go. So here is the ear. Now we already talked about how, which it seems like it would work fine now just to sew them on the other side. But the colors when they started, it'll be fine actually. It's just labeled wrong. So this is the left ear, not the right ear. There's that. Now, the next ear. I believe that, yeah, we established that the beginning is the same through, I think through 6, because I think that's what this marker is for. Yes. Okay. So the beginning of the next ear is identical to the beginning of the first ear. So I've already done that in the previous video. I'm going to go away and I'm going to do those 5 and then I'll be back. Okay, so here we are. This is the next ear and this is the end of 5. I've already done the color change. And now we are going to continue on. So we've already changed to the berry blue. So it's 2 single crochet in the first 3 stitches. Single crochet in the next 6, and then in that 6th stitch will change to the light purple. So I'm going to, because I did it with the last one, I'm going to continue carrying the yarn so that they're the same. And, you know, so that they're a little more uniform. So we're doing 2 in the first 3. Where's my stitch marker? Here's my stitch marker. I found it. Okay. So I'm going to start here, put my first one in, put my stitch marker back in, and that's 1, and then into the same stitch, same spot, we'll put a second, 2, in the next one, we'll put 2, and in the next one we will put 2. So that's 2 in the first 3, and then single crochet in the next 6 with a color change in the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one, insert, pull up the loop. Okay, I'm gonna lay this down to the side here so that it twists with this one up here, switch to the light purple, and continue. What do we got now? Same, except the single crochets come in the last. So 6 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 in those each, and 2 in the last, 5, and then we're going to switch. So lay that one to the back, pick up the blue, pull that through. So that would have been 6. Okay, so 7, 8. Now we did this before in the earlier one. This is basically the same as single crocheting each stitch around, except you're just still doing the color change. So if you need the reference, that'll be the same as the rounds in the last one, 10 to 12 in the last one, which I believe I did demonstrate it the once. So I'm just gonna do 7 and 8, and then I'll be back. So just color, you know, color change, stitch around the same color, color change at the end of the color, stitch around in the next color. Okay, so end of 8, here we are, and for 9, so we already have our berry blue here because we changed in the last stitch of the round. We're going to start with a single crochet 2 together, so take that out. I'm going to insert under the first one here, pull up a loop, insert under the second, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, put my stitch marker back, and single crochet in the next 10. So starting right here, because this is the corner of the decrease that we just did, carrying that light purple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I assume we're changing color. Yes. So 10 and change colors. And now continuing, you're going to single crochet in the next 10, and then we'll do our decrease. So starting in the first light purple stitch, we're just doing 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then our single crochet 2 together. And oh hey, they have round 10 printed there. So I just noticed they have a round 10 here with instructions, and then another one here with different instructions, but still 20 rounds. You would think the ears would be the same length. Well, it looks like technically this ear has 21 rounds, at least on mine. don't think I missed anything like that in the first ear. So the only question is, we then assume that we do one less of these? And I kind of think that maybe we do assume we do less of those. We can decide when we get there, which will be soon. Anyway, single crochet 2 together. And we will switch back colors. So insert, pull up a loop, insert, pull up a loop, and then so we're just going to lay that color back, pick up the blue, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops with that, and that is the end of round 9. Okay, so here's the mistake. We have round 9 here and then round 10 here. That isn't formatted the way it's supposed to be. But then basically what they did was they just pasted the rest of this. So from 10 to 12 through 20 here, they're the same. Here's the thing. In rounds 7 and 8, we have 24 stitches. Single crochet in the first 12, single crochet in the last 12, 24. Then we have this round 9 at least of decrease, so that's minus 2 stitches. And then, you know, doing round 10, that's minus 2. So we're at 20. This starts back up with having 24, 12, and then 12. And then comparing them, this is the same as this. So I think this is printed wrong. This is they finished the instructions, I think, from the wrong place, because they would be the same maybe from a certain round count. However and wherefore. Now for 10, where did I put my stitch marker? Change to berry blue, single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next 9. Okay. Single crochet in the next 9. Seven, 8, and then in 9 we are going to switch oh, see, I haven't been maintaining my twist in its proper place. Okay. And then decrease and then single crochet in the next 9. Okay. So decrease, and then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll switch colors on the last one. Okay, so I figured out what to do. However, this needs to charge. It was running, I didn't realize while I was doing the math, and so I'm gonna have to finish this up later. But where I will have stopped today is through round 10, which was single crochet 2 together, single crochet in the next 9, change color, single crochet in the next 9, single crochet 2 together. And then I rewrote 11 through 13, and we'll do, and then be able to pick back up, should be able to pick back up with 14. So I'm just going to put up what I have through then, and now that I figured this out, I should be able to do this one tomorrow morning. So yeah, ears have been a mess, but I hope this is helpful, and I should be able to get them finished up tomorrow.